The Great Greek Name Game, the ridiculously confusing history lesson. All right, folks, gather round because we're about to embark on the most confusing, historically inaccurate journey you've ever heard. And not just any history. Oh no. We're talking about the Greek version of history. You know, the one where everyone, and I mean everyone, is somehow Greek. According to modern Greeks, they've been around since, well, basically the Big Bang. They'll tell you with absolute confidence, we were the Spartans, the Athenians, the Macedonians. I mean, give it a few more years and they'll be claiming Adam and Eve were Greek too. Oh, you think they were speaking Hebrew? Nah, it was just an early dialect of Greek. Trust me, we've got the ancient olive trees to prove it. Now let's talk about the endless list of totally Greek identities. Let's break this down. Spartan Greeks, Athenian Greeks, Macedonian Greeks, Theban Greeks, Corinthian Greeks, Ionian Greeks, Cretan Greeks, Arcadian Greeks, Thessalian Greeks, and Byzantine Greeks, all of them insisting they were the real Greeks. Honestly, if they had Facebook back then, we'd have 300 different ancient Greeks-only groups. No Romans allowed. You wish you were Greek. Then we get to Aeolian Greeks, Dorian Greeks, Aetolian Greeks, Phocian Greeks, Locrian Greeks, Acarnanian Greeks, Argive Greeks, Pontic Greeks, Cypriot Greeks, Epirote Greeks, Thracian Greeks, and Trojan Greeks. Because sure, why stop at just a dozen identities when you can claim the whole damn ancient world? Oh, you thought Troy was its own thing? Please, they were just Greeks with a weird accent. And it doesn't stop there. We've got Egyptian Greeks, Illyrian Greeks, Phrygian Greeks, Scythian Greeks, Persian Greeks, Atlantean Greeks, Amazonian Greeks, Celtic Greeks, Slavic Greeks, Roman Greeks, and even Ottoman Greeks. Yeah, apparently, if you've got a pulse, you're probably Greek. Heck, I half expect them to claim the dinosaurs were Greek next. Oh yeah, that T-Rex? His real name was Tyrannosaurus rexopilus. But wait, there's more. Modern Greeks also claimed the Mycenaeans, Minoans, Pelasgians, Etruscans, Sea Peoples, and Phoenicians as part of their grand historical lineage. Now you might be thinking, this has to be a joke, right? But oh no, they're dead serious. It's like if someone showed up at a family reunion claiming every famous ancestor is theirs. Julius Caesar? Greek? Cleopatra? Greek? Santa Claus? Definitely Greek. He wears red and white because it's the colors of the Greek flag. You just can't see it. Honestly, if aliens ever land on Earth, I'm sure the Greeks will be the first to say, "Welcome back, our ancient brothers. We taught you how to build those UFOs." Now let's get into the ultimate stretch. Greeks, the only survivors. Greeks will tell you with a straight face that every single ancient nation went extinct except for them. Egyptians? Gone. Persians? History. Romans? Vanished. But Greeks? Oh, they're still here, stronger than ever, still eating the same feta cheese and yelling, "Opa!" at weddings. It's like the ultimate survival story. Yeah, we're the last ones standing because, you know, being Greek is just that hardcore. Honestly, if we keep going at this rate, they'll claim global warming is just the world trying to get back to the warm climate of ancient Greece. Oh, that heat wave? Just nature remembering the good old days. At this point, with all these identities, Spartans, Athenians, Macedonians, Byzantines, Romans, you'd think the Greeks would have made up their minds by now. Are you Spartans on Mondays, Athenians on Wednesdays, and Byzantines on weekends? It's like they're following some ancient horoscope schedule. Oh, it's Friday? Better act like a Thracian today. Time to throw a spear and start a mosh pit? And here's the real twist. After all this talk of how modern Greeks are the descendants of Spartans, Athenians, and glorious Byzantines, there's one tiny detail they forget. The name Greece didn't even exist back then. It's like showing up to your high school reunion with a fake diploma, insisting you graduated valedictorian, when you never even attended. Imagine having all these ancient, prestigious brand names, Spartans, Athenians, Macedonians, but then realizing that the actual sign saying Greece didn't go up until the 1800s. It's like claiming your restaurant has been around since the Stone Age, but you only put up the best gyros in town sign last week. Here's where the language argument comes in. It's all Greek to them. Here's where it gets even crazier. Modern Greeks insist coin language is Greek, even after finding 100 coins as far away as India, all bearing the same inscription, koinon Macedon. Why do they believe it's Greek? Because they can read the inscription. By that logic, if I invent a new language today using the Latin alphabet, I could claim all the Spanish, German, Dutch, and French coins as mine, too. Oh, that's not French. It's clearly my language. See? I can read it. And apparently, it doesn't even matter if the word Greece never shows up. If they can read it, it's Greek. You've got an ancient coin that says Macedon, Greek. A menu in Italy, Greek. Directions on IKEA furniture, Greek. It's like a game of Monopoly where every property leads back to Athens. But here's the kicker. The language modern Greeks speak today wasn't even codified until the 1980s. That's right. Modern Greek is younger than disco. And linguistically, it has no connection to any ancient language. The only thing tying it all together is the alphabet, which, let's be real, is like claiming you wrote Shakespeare just because you use the same letters. Let's dive into something only Greece can pull off. Having 3 different names for one country, Greece, Hellas, and Ellada. It's like they couldn't settle on one identity, so they decided to keep all 3. We're flexible. Call us whatever you want, as long as it sounds ancient. Here's where it gets funny. Despite all these fancy names, none of them show up consistently on any ancient coins or maps. That's right, no Hellas engraved in gold, no Ellada proudly stamped on silver, and definitely no ancient Welcome to Greece postcards. The closest they've got? 2 marble plates with Hellas, one with Greca, and, my personal favorite, an ancient water jug with Ellada scratched onto it. Yes, their big proof is a plumbing artifact. It's like claiming your house is a historical landmark because the faucet is older than the sink. Look at this jug. Proof of greatness. And as for Gracia, the name that eventually turned into Greece, that wasn't even their idea. The Romans got tired of asking, "So, are you Hellas or Ellada today?" And they decided, "You're Gracia now. Deal with it." Imagine being so indecisive that the Romans, the kings of conquest, had to step in and rebrand you. Now here's the real kicker. While modern Greeks are busy claiming they're the descendants of everyone, the one name that actually shows up on ancient coins over 100 times isn't Greece, Hellas, or Ellada, it's Macedonia. Those ancient coins don't say, "Welcome to Greece." Nope, they say, "Welcome to Macedonia. We were here before Greece even knew what a map was." So, the next time some guy at a party tries to tell you everything in ancient history was Greek, just remind him, "Yeah, sure, but if you check the coins, the Macedonians were running the show. Guess they had a better marketing budget." Thanks for tuning in, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe. You won't want to miss what's coming next. And hey, next time you're out exploring some old ruins, move a few stones around. You might just find a stash of ancient Macedonian coins. They're everywhere, and honestly, they're probably worth more than the drachma these days. Or better yet, start your own claim. Oh, that pyramid? Totally Greek. Built it last weekend. Ancient family tradition. Catch you next time. And remember, if your family tree doesn't connect to Greece somewhere, just keep digging. You're bound to find a Spartan grandma eventually.